Motor Vehicles Act 1988 Accident Claim. A. Medico Legal Case. Creation of fraudulent documents to show that it is a motor vehicle accident case. Procedure to be adopted in a medico legal case. Section 174 of CrPC discussed. Next para, held. A. In a medico-legal case, in the event of death, the corpus will not be handed over to the relatives by the attending doctor or hospital. On the other hand, corpus will have to be handed over to the police, and police after medico legal formalities shall hand it over to the relatives. Section 174 of CrPC provides that on receipt of information from the police with regard to death due to suspected unnatural causes, the executive magistrate is required to hold on inquest of the corpus and thereafterwards send the same to the hospital for the purpose of post-mortem examination for establishing the cause of death. Next para, B. An unnatural death case is required to be registered, and the magistrate is required to investigate to know the apparent cause of death. The said officer shall record the statements of the close relatives of the deceased, if any, investigate and submit a report which is called unnatural death report stating the cause of death. Depending upon the cause of death, police are required to close the case or register a FIR. Investigation under section 174 is for the purpose of ascertaining whether death is natural or unnatural. It is not an investigation as contemplated under section 157 of CrPC. Once the police decides to register FIR, only when investigation shall be proceeded as provided under sections 154 and 157 of CrPC. Next para, further held. A. The case on hand was admittedly treated as a medico-legal case. On perusal of Exhibit P5 and 6, it is very clear that Sasan Hospital authorities had intimated Haveli Police, Pune, about the death, and the body of the deceased was handed over to Haveli Police, who in turn had requested the hospital authorities to conduct post-mortem examination of the body to know the exact cause of death. Once a case is treated as medico-legal case, then definitely the jurisdictional police come into picture, and a case of unnatural death is reported to the magistrate, who shall thereafterwards proceed as provided under section 174 of CrPC. Next para, B. The complainant, who is the brother-in-law of the deceased, is the alleged eyewitness and in the normal circumstance, he is expected to accompany the injured to the hospital. Neither the complainant nor his sister, who is the wife of the deceased, have given any statement to the police or to the magistrate with regard to the cause of injury to the deceased. If at all any statement was made by them, then definitely the police would have registered a FIR. The claimants have not placed on record any material before the tribunal in this regard. On the other hand, after a delay of 43 days, the complainant has lodged a police complaint before Ale Cross Police on 27/4/2017. The delay in the filing the police complaint is not at all explained by the complaint.